Sagittarius, welcome to my channel. This is where I talk about twin flame process. This is going to be your reading for November 2024. Before I get started, just to say, if you want to get a personal reading, you can find out how to do that on my website, and the link is in the description box below. Right, so what do we need to know for Sagittarius for November? So they're showing me the Fool in my head, which is a brand new journey. They're showing me you getting, oh, that's interesting, crowned. They're showing me the Queen with the King's crown. We'll have to see what that means. Masculine and feminine crowned together, I'm not sure. Anyway, it's a brand new journey. There's going to be a lot of happiness, they're saying, this month for you. The end of the old, well, we've got the Fool, they've already said that. The end of the old order and the start of the new. There's like a parade coming through with the masculine at the head of it. It's like the masculine is home, the masculine is free, the masculine reigns supreme, they're saying. And the Queen is in the background. Right, we've got Two of Pentacles, two people in the physical, one coming into the other. Oh, two cards coming out at once. Sagittarius got Strength, masculine on top. So masculine on top, feminine below. So it's like the masculine supported by the feminine, it feels. Oh, I get it. So where they're showing the Queen with the masculine's crown, right? Haha, this is funny. It's like the Queen is letting the King wear the crown. So the feminine is the strength and the masculine is the found, they're saying. So it's like the masculine is the one that's been away, the one that's had to go through like a breakdown of their existence in the physical, where everything that they thought they were doing right turned out to not be so. So when the masculine returns, they're the one that's been like lying low, and the feminine is the one that's bloomed and grown. And but it's like you let the masculine wear the crown as they come back. So your support is from underneath. So it's not like you're saying, hey, look at me. And look, my life's been, I've done this, I've done that, my life's been great, what about you? It's a little bit like staying back a little bit and supporting the masculine by allowing them, by not making them afraid again, they're saying basically. So, but really, so it's like letting them shine and letting them appear really strong, you know, and that their return is magnificent and they did it all on their own. Their physical return, they did it all on their own. But of course, you know, as a feminine, that it's an energetic process and that it's all moved through your existence as well in the physical. But maybe you don't say that and you just allow them to come in and, you know, kind of take precedence. Because remember, the masculine is operating from ego. So they do operate from that sense of, you know, ownership of their life a little bit, whereas the feminine's much more like go with the flow and let's see how it turns out, that kind of thing. So that's what that's about. Two people coming in, the masculine coming in, the feminine is support underneath the masculine, maybe allowing the masculine to ride in on their white horse and feeling like they're, you know, they're doing this job on their own of coming back, which of course they haven't, because it's energetic. Eight of Wands, energetic connection. It's the energetic connection that brings them back. So we've got that. Knight of Pentacles into the physical, right? So it's like moving slowly. So it may be that you as a feminine, Sagittarius, as a very verbal sign who likes to talk and also is very good at communicating, you do not say too much, perhaps, to this person that's coming back. And you also fire yourself, you know, so you are quite... you know, very adept at working from ego. A lot of Sagittarians work in communications, public relations, teachers, guidance counsellors, all this kind of stuff, because they're very good at putting things in perspective and they're very action oriented, right? So you've probably got that in your nature. So maybe you're just going to take a little bit of a backseat. It's almost like the therapist who just sits back and allows the person who's come in to do all the talking, and the therapist just listens. So I feel like that's the role you take as the masculine comes back into your life. Coming back, they are here in the Knight of Pentacles. It's physical, moving slowly. Oh, let's just be clear though, it's not like a therapy session. They're not going to be laying it on you like, woe is me, because they're coming back feeling very, very good and really wanting to like share their updates on their life and everything that they are gone through. Just like one before that we did, Scorpio, getting that same read on it this month. It's like they come back and they just want to like talk to you about stuff. And in the middle we've got their Five of Cups, so it's like the love that was, that still exists but couldn't be seen from the physical perspective, the emotional connection that's still there, still in effect. There's a love here between these two people. There's a very deep, caring, sharing love that's at the heart of everything. They're saying this heart of the matter. And here we've got Six of Pentacles, physical connection. So the masculine coming in again, verbally, physical, wanting to share. There's a lot of sharing going on here. It's not sharing from a sad perspective. It's much more fundamental, they're saying, and much more mundane. It's like a sharing of ideas. It's a sharing of stories and outlooks, opinions, impressions. There's like an understanding, like they're saying, a genuine understanding. Like you always got this person, right? And they always got you. No matter how it could have looked. It's like the kind of person where you could say something, this thing happens, right? When you have a conversation with anyone, this happens all the time. Most of the time, right? If you have a conversation with someone, the first thing you do after that, when you come away, is you wonder about what they thought about what you said and whether it was acceptable to them or not that you said it. Especially if you're sharing your feelings about something, and that could be anything about the place you're living in, about how your life is, or anything like that. But what they're saying is with this person is just you get each other. So there's an instant understanding between you when something is said, because you've gone through the same things, they're saying. You might have gone through them in different locations, but you've gone through the same realizations, realizing what people are like around you, that realizing what people are like on the inside, as opposed to just accepting, as opposed to believing that everything is what it seems, like people are what they present. You've both gone through a realization that things are not what they seem all the time, and that people can hide behind a mask sometimes and be something completely different to what they are. So there's that coming in, right? Like a complete understanding between you. Transformation, vibrational, this emotional connection, transformation. There's a lot of growth here. Transformation is growth. It's like something that's kind of brewing between you as this person comes in. The now moment in the Four of Pentacles. So that can be that it's coming in now in November, and also that it's just around to stay. Four is like doesn't go anywhere, right? It's in the moment, which means every single moment. Masculine keeps coming back as well, they're saying. And I keep getting this picture of the masculine, right? And the feminine is sharing something. I have no clue what you're saying because it's different for everybody. And the masculine is just going, like in complete agreement with whatever it is that you're saying. Like they completely understand where you're coming from, is what I'm getting. And it's like where you might have had to explain yourself before and still felt that people don't understand who you are. This person that's coming in just completely gets you almost before you've even said anything, and they're finishing your sentences with you. This is what we've got coming in. And then we've got manifesting as well in the Magician. So one person coming in, the person that you already know that you love, or maybe the other half of you if you've not met them already, that when you meet them just feels like you just completed, like they say in the in the rom-coms, right? That they are the one, and that you both are completely on the same page even before you say anything, because everything's already happened, right? So it's all just a manifestation of energy here, transformation energy into the physical here, through the link, the strength, right? The masculine coming in with the feminine underneath to support them. It's like you always knew, the feminine always knew, and the masculine's coming in not from that angle, not from energetically always knowing, but from it still being completely right and feeling completely right, because it is completely right. So, but it feels like they think it's their idea, that they're the one that's like, oh, we're so on the same page, we're so alike, isn't it crazy? What crazy? And it's like, you're like, well, no, not really. But you don't say it, maybe. Love comes from love. 8 of Cups, love comes from love. So that's underlying everything. So it's just the love between you, basically. That is the fact that you are the same soul. It doesn't really matter how you say it. People get up in arms about all these different things, right? Oh, it's not a soul, it's a whatever. You are the same. You are the same core essence. You are the same eternal beingness, right? You are connected beyond. You kept your connection as you came in. Because as we come into physical, we all let go of the oneness. Well, not all of us, but most people come in and they let go of the oneness, right? You come in and you keep the oneness, but not with everybody, just with one. Not everyone one, right? So that's that, and I hope that helps. Lots of love, and I'll see you next time. Have a good month. Enjoy your reconnection.